everyone, and welcome back to another Gran Turismo 7 money method video. And in this video I'm going to be showing you guys the money tune that I've made for this wonderful car right here, which is the Ferrari F40. Alright, so the car is on sale inside the Legend Cars dealership. So let's go in, and once you're in, you'll see the car that we will be using today. And yeah, here it is, the Ferrari F40. So yeah, by the time I'm recording this footage right here, it is currently on sale for a hefty price tag of 3.1 million credits. Yeah, that is quite pricey. Okay, so this car does have an engine swap, but we will not be using this engine swap at all, okay? So much guys, don't get this wrong. We are going to be using the normal engine, alright? Okay, don't get this 1.3 million credit engine swap. We're just going to be sticking with the normal engine. Anyways, moving on, for the wheels, the rim diameter will be 17 inch, which is standard. The rim width will be wide, and the offset will be standard. And now for the custom parts, front will be type A, side will be type A, rear will be standard, and the wing will be set to type A. Alright, before we continue, if you guys are enjoying the video so far, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Helps me a lot and I really appreciate it. And I also have some more Gran Turismo 7 tunes coming out in the future, and also some other pretty cool videos. Anyway, so here is the tune. This is a 700 pp setup for the Ferrari F40. So you're probably wondering why it's 690.96. That's because if I swap to intermediates, it will bump up the PP to 700, which is kind of weird and also kind of a shame, because if it didn't do that, I could have fitted in like more performance, more horsepower, and also make the car lighter. But I can't do that because the PP rating is a bit funny for this car. Look at that, racing intermediates, and the PP goes to 700. It goes up for some reason, kind of weird. Anyways, moving on. The tires we'll be using will be mainly racing hards. Make sure you guys do have some intermediates and heavy wet tires. And then moving on to suspension, fully customized suspension. Here is a suspension setup. I'm gonna go through this quite quickly. You guys can pause the video. You guys can copy this one by one. For the differential gear, fully customized differential. And here's the differential setup. Moving on to aerodynamics. Rear will be 300 and the front will be 102. For the ECU, full control computer, output adjustment 100%, ballast 33 kg, ballast positioning 5, power restrictor 100%, transmission fully customizable manual transmission, so make sure it is the manual transmission for this one. And the top speed, which is automatically adjusted, will be set to 340 kilometers an hour. The upgrades for this section is mostly normal except for brakes. So brake system will be racing, brake pads racing, and the brake controller will be installed as well, and the front and rear balance will be set to +1. And also all the way on the right side over here, drivetrain will be set to, well, drivetrain, clutch and flywheel will be set to racing, and all the way on the bottom right over here, this is where I went all out. So yeah, bodywork, weight reduction stage 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and also increased body rigidity. So yeah, I went all out on the weight of this car, because you guys know me, I like my cars nice and light. So yeah, looking at the performance of the car, 499 horsepower, but wait, take a look at the weight, 2061 pounds. That is so light. In kilograms, that is a total of 935 kilograms, which is insane. That is under 1000 kilograms. This Ferrari F40 is extremely light. I'm surprised by how light this car can be when you get all the weight reduction stuff. So yeah, 935 kilograms, which is just mental. It's a great car to drive. It's fun. I love it. So for this race, the difficulty will be set to easy. Alright, so the race we'll be doing will be in Europe, of course, and the left side over here in France, 24 hours of Le Mans, press on that, and right here, World Touring Car 700, press on that, and yeah, this is the race that we will be doing today. So this is an endurance race, 30 minutes long. It does have tire wear and fuel consumption, of course. And yeah, other than that, this race right here does have random weather. So I make sure you guys do have a set of intermediates and also wet tires, just in case if it does rain. Alright, jumping straight into the race, and time for me to tell you guys the strategy that I've gone for this race right here. Also, before we continue, just a little heads up, this footage I'm showing you guys right here may be a little different compared to your race, and that's because the weather in this race is randomized. So yeah, because of that, the result of each race may be a little different from one another. Anyways, with that out of the way, I'll just walk you guys through on what I've done in this footage right here. So as you guys can see, at the start of the race, I set my fuel map all the way to 6, which is all the way to lean. And I'm also going to be driving the car like normal, fully revving it out. And yeah, if you set your fuel map all the way to 6, drive the car like normal, fully revving it out, you should be able to push out a total of 3 full laps before having to pit to refuel. So yeah, the fuel consumption on this car is not bad, it's decent, I guess. I'll take it. By the way, this car right here, it does like to kick out the rear end sometimes, if you're not careful with the throttle. To be fair though, I am driving the car with no assist except for ABS and also traction control. Yeah, traction control is also 0. So yeah, 0 assist except for ABS, and the rear end sometimes likes to kick out. So just be a little careful on that. If you struggle with throttle control in your car, you can always turn up traction control just to, you know, help you drive the car a little easier. So, skipping towards the end of lap number 2, let's look at the weather radar. Big storm coming in. So yeah, because of this, I actually had to pit a little earlier than I was hoping for. So yeah, entering the pit lane, just to swap to a self-intermediate tires, because if you guys look at the weather radar just now, there was kind of like a big storm coming up. So yeah, entering the pit lane, swapping to a self-intermediate tires, and I'm also just gonna refuel the car all the way until it's full. And exiting the pit lane and instantly getting hit in the face with a whole lot of rain. So yeah, surprisingly, when I was driving this car in the rain right here in this footage, it kind of surprised me by how well this car drives in the rain. I thought it would be like a lot more of a struggle to drive the car in the rain, but no, I actually didn't really have any problems. I was slowing down a little bit here and there, of course, so yeah, there's that. But overall, I'm quite surprised by how well this thing actually handles the rain. I'm quite happy with it. I thought it would be a lot worse, but it's pretty good. It's surprisingly good. So fast forward to the end of lap number 5 over here, I do have to pit to refuel, and as you guys can see, the rain has gone away. Although the track is a little wet, although the dry line, like the dry racing line, has already dried up a decent amount. So yeah, entering the pit lane, I'm gonna swap to a self-racing hard tires, and I also need to refuel the car. So yeah, I'm just gonna refuel to the required amount. Also, for any of those who are wondering, I am still running on fuel map 6, which is all the way to lean. I'm running on fuel map 6 for the whole entire race in this footage right here. Alright, before I finish the race, let's talk about the penalties that can ruin your clean racing bonus for this race right here. So there's only one, and that is if you pass under a yellow flag. So if a yellow flag ever comes up, don't do anything silly, don't get a penalty from the yellow flag, and you and your clean racing bonus should be a-okay. Skipping to the end of the race right here, and there we go, crossing the finish line, finishing first place. And here's the payout. There you go, got my clean racing bonus, and this is the time it took for me to complete the race. And that's going to be it for today's Gran Turismo 7 money method video. So if you guys did enjoy, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next one, and goodbye.